How's it going, everyone? Chris here with another Call of Duty 4 gameplay commentary. The last gameplay commentary didn't get quite as many views as such as my my weapon guide videos, but I know a couple of you won't be wanting to see some sort of gameplays or standard sort of gameplay in between those guides. So here goes with another sort of standard gameplay commentary. So I've got another topic for this one, and the topic is a talk about my kind of worries for Modern Warfare 3. I mean, overall, I'm super excited for it, and I really can't wait to play it. I think it's going to be the best Call of Duty to date. But I still have a few things that are kind of at the back of my mind, a few sort of worries, and kind of things that I think are going to end up annoying the hell out of us. So, like I said, this game's a Call of Duty 4 gameplay. I think this is going to be the kind of benchmark for Modern Warfare 3. They've already mentioned that Modern Warfare 3 is going to be based on Call of Duty 4, that kind of run and gun gameplay, and this is the game. This is the reason why I'm looking forward to Modern Warfare 3 so much. I can regularly put out decent scoring games with it being plain old gun and gun. And out of Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, I do the worst at Modern Warfare 2. I get a good game every now and again in Black Ops, but Call of Duty 4 seems to be the game I can do consistently well on. So this ends up being a 45 and 12. I mean, 12 is quite a few deaths, but it's quite an action-packed gameplay overall. Some of those 12 deaths are legitimate deaths where I just get outplayed or gunned down. But quite a few of them are from bullcrap annoyances, especially martyrdom, which has led me to do this commentary about my kind of concerns for Modern Warfare 3. So we all know that every Call of Duty always has a bunch of crap in it that ruins it for everyone. They're meant to help the bad players, but there's no one, including those bad players, who isn't annoyed when they get killed by a death streak or some kind of cheap perk. Call of Duty 4 had Martyrdom, Last Stand, and maybe even Frag times 3. The list for Modern Warfare 2 is endless, but Painkiller, Commando, Martyrdom, Last Stand, and One Man Army Noob Tubes are ones that spring to mind. And in Black Ops we've got Second Chance, other than the general lagginess, even on like a 4-bar open connection on local only. So Modern Warfare 3 is all about balance and removing the crap that no one wants, and it's looking really promising. Robert Bowling's already mentioned that it's all about Call of Duty 4 style gun-on-gun gameplay with high damage and not relying on kill streaks. The trailers and gameplays look awesome so far. Some people are complaining that it's like Modern Warfare 2.5, but at the end of the day, it's the same series and the same franchise. So it's kind of like complaining that a sequel to a movie is just the same as the original because it's got the same actors. You know, it doesn't really. Of course, it's going to be similar to Call of Duty 4, similar to Modern Warfare 2, because it's another Infinity Ward game. I mean, you could say that it's similar to Black Ops in that it's kind of the same look and feel to it. You know, with the style of you know, the animations that it's made up of. I think there's so much new stuff in Modern Warfare 3, and if you count the number of new features compared to old features, or new weapons compared to the old ones we've seen in the previous titles, I'm sure the new stuff outweighs the old. I mean, granted, it would have been nice if they redesigned some of the small things like the heartbeat sensor, that seems to be exactly the same, or if they switched things up from the throwing knife and riot shield, but we've got a complete new armoury whilst keeping in the fan favourites, and there's lots of kill streaks to choose from, and there also seems to be lots of counters. So main thing is that the 3 separate packages of Assault, Support and Specialist will definitely help keep the game fun, and because it'll allow you to just keep switching things up and trying something new. So I think that's going to really help keep the game alive over the following months. So this is meant to be my kind of worries about Modern Warfare 3 and a kind of prediction as to what's likely to cause those annoying rage moments. Robert Bowling's already mentioned that they've removed a load of bullcrap from Modern Warfare 2, but the first thing that springs to mind as kind of a potential game ruiner is the bunch of kill streaks they've included. What we've got, there's Juiced, Revenged, Final Stand, Martyrdom, Dead Man's Hands and Hollow Points. So let's go through those quickly. Juiced, it doesn't sound too bad, it just basically gives you faster movement speed after a few deaths. A little bit like lightweight. If anything, it's just going to help you escape from a spawn trap, so I think that's quite decent. It might be annoying if the knife lunge is still prominent, if some guy like zips towards you and fast forward and pegs you before you even get a shot off, but overall it doesn't sound too bad. Another one that doesn't sound too bad is Revenge. It just simply shows your killer on the minimap for that life until you kill him, I think, or get another kill to end your death streak. That actually sounds pretty useful if you've got pegged by some corner camper. You can see if they're still there or not. Otherwise, Robert Bowling's confirmed that Last Stand was gone, and at the actual XP event he even joked, "Fuck you, Last Stand." But they've got Final Stand, which is even worse, which is shown in the gameplays, in the menu options. Final Stand, if you didn't know, allows you to use your primary weapon while you're crawling around on the floor, and then after a while you recover and get back up. But maybe it's something different, I don't know. Martyrdom we've got is a load of bullcrap, as you can see in this gameplay. It's annoying, full stop. The only way you should be able to kind of drop a grenade when you die is if you're throwing it when you get shot. So many people use the Martyrdom perk in Call of Duty 4 because it gets you an easy kill, but it goes back to the whole like good player versus bad player thing. Good players hate it when they're killed by Martyrdom because you often can't avoid it, and even bad players hate it when they're killed by Martyrdom, so they end up adopting it themselves, seeing as it's what always kills them. At least in Modern Warfare 3 it's a death streak, so it's going to be much more rare than an actual perk. Dead Man's Hands is meant to be like a suicide bomber type thing where you explode when you die. This is another load of rubbish that sounds annoying, but granted we do have Blast Shield, but it's just going to be annoying if you have to select a certain perk just to protect yourself from something cheap when there's loads of other better perks to choose from. Again, it's not going to be super common because it's a death streak, not a perk, but you can guarantee that you get blasted by this thing when you're running your assault or specialist package just before one cool kill streak or something like that. So finally there's hollow points, which is meant to be like a stopping power type advantage. I can see this being reminiscent of Black Ops, where if you start shooting someone then they shoot you back and kill you in a split second. So hopefully all these things aren't going to bring back all those annoyances we hate from previous Call of Duties, but thankfully most of them are death streaks that aren't unlocked until quite late in a prestige, so that hopefully they're going to be pretty rare. So that's the death streaks, but there's a couple of other things I'm going to mention that I'm a little bit worried about. First is whether Infinity Ward has the same kind of plans on deterring cheaters and boosters. Treyarch did a great job with this in Black Ops because they had the whole ban system and they removed tactical insertions from free-for-alls. I'm hoping, seeing as weapon camos are based on leveling up, like they do in Modern Warfare 2. It's not going to you're not going to get loads of headshot boosters. Hopefully the theatre mode will help support this by being able to report players and give evidence on their shenanigans and activities. But we still get boosters in Modern Warfare 2, which I just can't understand why you'd bother doing it. So hopefully they're going to be quite on the ball with cheaters and boosters, and things like modded controllers, with the super fast fire rates. I've seen in Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 loads of people using fully auto Barrett 50 cals. You just watch the kill cam and it's just spamming out bullets in like super fast mode. So hopefully they're going to have some features in place which will protect against those things. So second up is this sniping. I think the sniping, from what we've seen in the gameplay so far, is going to be too easy or too overpowered like it is in Modern Warfare 2. I can bet you any hardcore sniper would prefer Black Ops sniping, but with an Infinity Ward engine. I know a bunch of these top YouTube sniper commentators have already said something like this, that it's better when you're at a real disadvantage, and that's kind of what sniping's all about. You give yourself kind of a disadvantage, and it's more satisfying to, when you know that you're at a disadvantage to everyone else, and you can still pwn and go on nice kill streaks and win the games. So I think it's also better when you know there's not as many people doing it, because it makes you feel a little bit more elite. I mean, I'm no pro sniper, but I do like sniping in Black Ops because it's quite rare, and you're obviously pretty good if you can do well in the lobby while using a sniper rifle. So moving on, a small issue that might end up being annoyance is the ballistic vest support kill streak. These seems to be essentially like Painkiller, but I'm hoping they're not going to be as powerful as Painkiller was. and hopefully the other options that are available in the support package are going to be enough to make people choose alternatives. So finally, there's a combination of 3 perks of Blind Eye, Assassin and Dead Silence, which if you combine all those together will make you essentially invisible. So air support can't see you, UAVs can't see you, and no one can hear you, so it's kind of a ghost on steroids type thing, so we'll have to see about that. So that's the end of the gameplay anyway, so hopefully these predictions aren't going to be anywhere near Modern Warfare 2 standards in terms of rage moments, but I can see them just being kind of ruining the odd game when you're on a nice kill streak or something. It's basically getting a death when you couldn't do anything about it. But hopefully overall I think the overall gameplay should be pretty exciting, and overall I think if you die in Modern Warfare 3 it's going to be because the other player got the upper hand on you in like a fair engagement. I can see it being a little bit more like chess, where your setup will kind of make or break your class. It's going to be like a case of making sure you select the right equipment to counter what others are using, so it's going to be quite interesting. So that's the end of the video. I've gone on a bit too long now, so thanks for watching. Drop me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or drop me a comment if you want to share your opinions. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.